Welcome back to Historical Lens, the place where history meets mystery, and the past is never quite as distant as it seems. Today's story will change what you believe about life, death, or even reincarnation. The tragedy that started it all. In the quiet town of Hexham, England, John and Florence Pollock were proud parents of two daughters. 11-year-old Joanna and 6-year-old Jacqueline, a happy family with loving parents and sisters who adored each other. But on May 7th, 1957, tragedy struck. As the girls were walking to church with a friend, a car driven by a disturbed woman veered off the road. All three children were killed instantly. The driver was a local woman experiencing a breakdown after losing custody of her children. Joanna and Jacqueline died on impact. Their deaths devastated the Pollock family. Florence was in a state of extreme grief, but John oddly found comfort in something unusual. He began to believe that his daughters would return to him. John believed in reincarnation, a belief foreign to most in 1950s Catholic England. He prayed that Joanna and Jacqueline would come back and told his wife they would come back through the next pregnancy. Florence became pregnant a year later. John believed it would be twin girls, even though doctors said otherwise. On October 4, 1958, Florence gave birth to twin girls, Jennifer and Gillian. The unsettling details begin. At first, things seemed normal, but as the twins grew, strange things began to happen. Mysterious parallels. Jennifer had a birthmark on her forehead, identical to the one Jacqueline had. Another mark on her waist matched a scar Jacqueline had from a fall. Even creepier, the girls began requesting toys that had belonged to their dead sisters, toys that had never seen before, and when shown old dolls, they could name them correctly. The family had moved after the tragedy. The twins had no exposure to their sisters' belongings or stories. Memories that shouldn't exist. When the twins were around 4, the family visited Hexham again. The twins began pointing out landmarks they had never seen and claimed to remember places from their previous lives. For example, they identified their old school. Jennifer said that's where we used to play, near a park their sisters had loved. Gillian once mentioned being pushed in a pram and nearly dying, something that had actually happened to Jacqueline at 2-year-old. And then it all stopped. As the twins turned 5, these memories faded. Psychologists call this the age of forgetting in the early childhood. Science or supernatural? Was this a case of reincarnation or something else entirely? Skeptics say that parents may have unconsciously influenced the girls' behavior, but Dr. Ian Stevenson, a psychiatrist from the University of Virginia, studied over 2,500 reincarnation cases and called the Pollock twins one of the strongest he have ever encountered. Quote from Stevenson: "They had knowledge and behavior consistent with reincarnation, far beyond what suggestions could explain." So, were Gillian and Jennifer truly reborn, or was it just a coincidence, memory, and a grief blending into a strange illusion? Wherever the truth is, the story of the Pollock twins continues to puzzle psychologists, scientists, and believers alike. Maybe some mysteries really are meant to stay unsolved. Thanks for watching Historical Lens, where the past is never just black and white, it's full of shadows, secrets, and the unexplained. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. See you next time for another look through the lens of history.